Hello, and this video we are going to focus on the Sony PlayStation fanboys and their absolute non-stop denial and coping mechanisms that they're using right now to try to say that Sony is not going third party. And who is at the top of the list? Oh, it's Reforge Gaming. Yep, you guessed it. Reforge Gaming is at it again, folks, denying and denying and keeping his head in the sand and coping with all kinds of gaslighting and lies and BS. And uh, his main defense is gaslighting and trying to make everybody out to be idiots that don't know how to read. He's putting out these videos. Oh, well, you all are taking everything out of context. Sony never said they're going multi-platform as far as putting games on Xbox and this, that, and the other. You're taking everything out of context. Tweets out of context. The CEOs out of context. The ads out of context. Everybody out of context. Out of context. Out of context. Slow your roll, Reforge, dude. Slow your roll, bro. We are not fucking idiots. We're not taking anybody out of context. Bullshit. We know how to fucking read. We know how to read in context. We don't just read just two words of a fucking paragraph and then say, oh, I got it. We know everything from A to Z, entire paragraphs of what the heads at Sony have been saying. We read the tweets in full context, every statement ever made about this issue in full context. We also know about the job listing and exactly what this listing is for in fucking context. So take your context and shove it up your fucking ass, you big fucking baby. You're a damn ball baby. Grow the fuck up, dude. Get a pair of balls between your legs, bitch. It they're just video games, bro. They're just video games. What the hell is your problem, dude? Now I can see and I can understand a 5-year-old child sitting there on the floor, throwing cartridges across the room, tears and snot rolling all over his face. Oh, mommy, mommy, my games are going to the other guys. I don't like this, mommy. I don't want this, mommy. I want my games to be mine on my system. Mine, mine, mine. I can understand a little child doing this. But grown ass men grow up, Reforge, and all you other ponies out there. You're supposed to be grown ass men, bro. What the hell are y'all doing acting like little kids over video games? Just because somebody else might be able to play and enjoy the same games that you like. Nobody wants to have to buy a damn $800 system, just to be able to play a freaking video game or two. Going multi-platform is pro-consumer. The other way, putting people behind walled ecosystems, is anti-consumer. Sony is doing this to make money and to be pro-consumer, where everybody gets to play everything, and that's the way it should be. And Reforge Gaming is losing his freaking mind over it. Oh, taking everything out of context. I never said this. They're not going to do that. It's not happening. It ain't going to happen. Never happened. And blah, 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 blah. Oh, bullshit. Yes, it's going to happen, Reforge. Yes, they said that in context, Reforge. They said it as clear as crystal. The job listing that everybody knows about clearly says that the position is for a person to plan porting games to non-PlayStation platforms. What's a non-PlayStation platform, Reforge? It's not a PlayStation. That's your first clue right there, dummy. Get a clue. The job title is literally for a person to help put games on other systems, Xbox and PC much earlier than it has been so far. Sony has point blank stated again and again and again they're moving away from focusing on just hardware and gonna go multi-platform with their games. And speaking of which, I wanted to bust open another myth that's been going around that I've seen in YouTube video after YouTube video ad infinitum, ad bloody nauseum, where people say, well, what's the point? What's the point then of having a PlayStation if all your games are available on, you know, uh, everywhere else? What's the point then of owning a particular console? Then if all the games are everywhere? Because you bunch of dummies, uneducated dropouts, there is more to selecting a console than just games. Hello, is anybody freaking home? There's a lot of reasons to choose a particular console. Let's go over some of them. The look of the console, the size of the console, the hardware and its capabilities. What features does it offer? Is it going to run games better than the hardware from another system? What price features does this platform or console offer? What other offers do they have for me? Some people don't like the looks of the Sony PlayStation. Some people like the looks of the Xbox Series X better. Some don't like the shape of the PlayStation. Some like the shape of the Xbox. They like how the system looks and how it's built and the size, and so they go with that because it's going to fit better where they want to put it and they like the looks better. Every system has a different OS. It operates different. You navigate around the menus and the home screen, etc. Vastly different from one platform to another. Some prefer the way the navigation works on the Sony OS. Some prefer how the navigation works in the Xbox OS. And then there's a cooling system. The Series X has a better cooling system. There's more empty space in the console casing, which equals more airflow, which equals a cooler running system. It has a bigger fan as well, too. It is a technical fact. The Xbox Series X runs cooler than the PlayStation 5. It has a better cooling system. The Xbox Series X also offers Game Pass, which is a better deal than anything being offered by Sony for their PS5 right now. There's endless different options for choosing a particular platform, not just games. It goes beyond just games. Every PC plays the same games, dummies. But every PC is different. They have different capabilities, different hardware strengths and weaknesses, etc. So you pick the particular PC you want based on what you're looking for, based on what you can afford, based on what the hardware features and power you are specifically looking for. If right now, literally every single game out right now was shared among Xbox and Sony, and there was zero exclusives right now, none existed, I would still prefer an Xbox Series X because of what they offer me. I like the looks of the system. I like the way it's designed better. I like the particular size of it. I like the cooling system better. I like how the OS operates, the navigation within the menus and that. When you're in I like the apps that are available for it. I like the power and the special hardware features that it has that the Sony system does not have. I love Game Pass. That is a better feature. Sony doesn't have it. I like the resume on, where you can have your console off, even unplug it, plug it back in, turn your console on, and pick up on any game right where you left off. You could have 5 games even or more in a quick resume stored in there, ready to pick up right where you left off anytime you want. Tons of features, tons of different options went into deciding Xbox over Sony for me personally. So I went with Xbox. And I would still go with specifically Xbox because of all those other options. If they both had literally the same library right now. So I'm tired of hearing this stupid excuse. Well, what would be the point of owning a particular console if they all had the same games, because they're not the same in tons of other areas beyond just the games, dumbass. People that talk like that, I have one message for you. Then you're not a gamer then. If all you're concerned about is games being on all platforms and you can't handle it, then you're not a true gamer. Get rid of your system. Don't play games anymore. Go collect stamps. Go take up baseball or jogging or something. Get out of video games. Walk away from it. No one cares. No one wants to hear you bawling and crying and carrying on. If you can't handle it, all games, you know, all the same games being on all platforms. If that's too much for you to handle, you're too much of a baby, of a 5-year-old mentality that you can't take it, then get out of gaming then. Walk away. No one cares. Stop your crying. Stop your bawling. It's so stupid. So, I'm just so sick and tired of these ponies like Reforge, constantly in denial. Oh, it's not happening. It's never gonna happen. Oh no, Sony's not going third party. Oh no, they're gonna, this is just a temporary thing. With Helldivers 2, Horizon Forbidden West will never go on Xbox, and on and on and on. Oh yes, it will. And you wait when all the games start pouring onto the Xbox. Oh, the Sony ponies are going to lose their freaking minds, and we are going to be here for all the salt. Thanks, y'all, for listening. That's about all I had for my rant. I'm going to stop there. I could go on forever. So please like the video, subscribe. I just had to get that off my chest because I'm so sick and tired of the nonsense.